and her dance hits rule the airwaves. Find out why she's no stranger to controversy and to comebacks. The Extraordinary Life of Donna Summer, beginning now on A&E's Biography. Hello, I'm Jack Perkins. Welcome to Biography. Our subject tonight is Donna Summer, a woman who survived the outlandish 1970s pop music scene, outlived her title as disco diva to become an international singing star. And boy, does she have the gold and platinum albums to prove it. We will see how Donna Summer grew from a neighborhood church singer to the heights of the music industry's elite. And we'll find out why then she took herself out of the spotlight to raise her 3 daughters. There are some surprising sides to her artistic talent. She's a critically acclaimed painter. Her work hangs in prestigious galleries around the world. Join us for a personal look at one of recording history's most interesting personalities as Biography presents a portrait of Donna Summer. Donna Summer was a gigantic star of the 70s and probably the most underappreciated female vocalist I've ever met.
Donna is probably one of the best singers I ever worked. The range is incredible.
She's got this incredible kind of zest for what she does, and she loves to sing.
She never forgot her friends and family and whoever needed her. She was always there. It never went to her head. And until this day, I don't think it's ever affected her.
She was a great songwriter and an exceptionally talented singer. And it's so seldom when you see people that can do everything, and she did everything.
Was literally the prima donna of the techno-pop era, music's disco diva. For the record, to put Donna Summer's stardom in perspective, just consider she scored 13 gold record singles. That means they sold 1 million copies each. 2 of those singles went platinum, which represents sales of at least 2 million. 11 of her albums have turned gold. For an album, gold means 500,000 copies sold. And 4 of those albums reached platinum, which is awarded when sales top the 1 million mark. Her album, Bad Girls, was designated triple platinum. Her song, Last Dance, for the movie Thank God It's Friday, won both a Grammy and an Academy Award. Most extraordinary about this superstar is her most humble beginning. She goes by the name Summer, which she got after her first marriage to Helmut Summer in 1974. But Adrienne Donna Gaines was born December 31st, 1948, in Boston. Her mother, Mary, has no trouble remembering the day Donna came into the world.
Well, it was very easy to remember because she was born on a Friday, and it was New Year's Eve. And I remember looking up at the clock. I remember the doctor saying it's about 9 o'clock. And I remember him saying to the nurse, I want this one to get over quick because I got a good night, big night tonight. And actually, she was born around 9:30. And when I first saw her, you know, she looked like most babies look, a little funny, you know. And I said, oh, this isn't my child. Her head is too funny looking.
The day she was born, her parents still didn't know what they were going to name her.
I remember my husband coming in and he said, we're going to name her La Donna. I'll never forget it. And I said, oh, no. That's too promiscuous, La Donna. So we decided that both of us we could agree on Donna.
And later on, we were looking at some books, and we found out the name La Donna means the lady that sings. So, unbeknownst to me, that would have been the right name to put on, to give her.
I knew from the time Donna was born that she was really blessed, because from the time she was little, she that's all she really did. That she really literally lived to sing. You know, really, she did.
Donna grew up in a home with 5 sisters and her only brother, Richard.
This is the house that we grew up in. My sisters Jeanette, Donna, Andrea, Linda, Mary, Dara, myself. We grew up on the 2nd floor here, 16 Parker Hill Avenue, which is part of Mission Hill, which is part of Boston. Everything we learned about life, our entire preparation for what we were about to become or who we were about to become, began here.
We grew up in a big family with a lot of kids, and not to mention the kids that my mother took in. We had a big backyard, and all the kids in the neighborhood would come and play ball in our yard. And because my mom and dad would let them. And my mother would feed kids, and there was always another cup of water in the soup.
When you went into the doors at Parker Hill, you never knew where you were going to eat or where you were going to sleep, where you were going to do your homework, but you were home on any one of those 3 floors.
My cousins lived on the 1st floor. We had a 3-family house, and my other cousins lived on the top floor. There had to be a good 20 kids in the building. The earliest times I can remember is when we would, just growing up singing, always having the stereo on. I always sang around the house. Every kid sings around the house, I think, and quite without shame, regardless of how out of tune I was.
And she used to go through the house singing. She sang for breakfast and for lunch and for supper.